Good morning, everyone. So, my code challenge, my fourth program is find the most frequent element in the list. So, the element which is repeated multiple times, we want to find the particular element. So, let me take the list which is having like recurring elements. Like I will take the list is equal to 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 3, 5, 6. Means 2 is repeated 3 times, 1 is repeated 2 times. But we want to find the most frequent element. Means 2 is repeated 3 times. We want to find 2 only the repeated 3 times. We want to find the most frequent element in the list. So this is the list. So in this, I want to find the frequent element, right? Let me declare a function. That function we want to call this one. Okay. So print find most frequent element. Most FREQ. This is the one. List if you want any confusion, we can declare like list one only, list two or something. Any name you can give. List one you can pass. So let me declare this function. Def function name is most FREQ. Maybe new list, something name. Any name you can give. List one or list two, maybe you can give new list or any name. This will hold the all the values which are from the list one. List two is the value. A is equal to any name you can give. So list one or two or something, anything you can give. Anything you can give. List two or anything you can give. Next, first element I'm assigning the value to the variable like this one. Count variable I'm declaring like a zero, assigning to zero because how many times that value repeated. So next I'm declaring for loop for I in list two if a the value in the first element compare with the list of all the elements. Wherever anywhere matches, we can increment the count value. Not matches, continue the loop. Continue the loop and return the count value. How many times value repeated? Okay. So let me execute. See, 3 times the value is repeated. And if you want to print the value also, we can print it. That's not wrong. But how many times the value repeated? 3 times. Find the most frequent element. How many times that repeated, we can find. So value also we can find. The value is 2. We can print it out that one also. Not a problem. Okay. Element. Most frequent element is 2. Number of times element repeated. Most frequent element is 2. Number of times the element is repeated 3 times. This is the way we can write the code to find the most frequent element and how many times repeated element in the list. We get found in this one. This is the one way we can find. There is alternative, another way also is there. We can write it out. So let me write second way also. This is the one way we can write. Second way is that def most for eq. This is the function. List one we can declare counter one variable I'm declaring 0. I'm taking like number equal to the list of one of 0. First element I'm assigning this one. Then for I in list 1, then I'm comparing the current frequency of the this one. Current frequency is equal to one variable I'm declaring. List 1 dot count of I means each and every element, like 2, how many times is there? 1, how many times is there? 3, how many times is there? 5, how many times is there? The element and list of each and every element, how many times it is there? That one I'm finding the frequency. If current this frequency value is greater than counter I'm measuring 0. So where we are passing the counter value current frequency value to the count variable. Then I'm assigning the number also assigning to the I means what are the exist element is there, that one not the first element. Actual returning the actual value. How many times is there? Return number. Okay. This is the second way we can find it out. List one. Number of times elements repeated. This is the second way we can write it. So let me write here print second way to find. So see, number of most frequent element is first method, number of times repeated. Second way to find number of times element repeated. No, most frequent element. Yeah, I'm trying to find here most frequent element. Most frequent element is 2. So here also using first method also we are finding. Here this one also we are finding. If we want the number of times that value is repeated means we can find it out using the count variable. Print of counter value. How many times the value got repeated? Number of times the value repeated is 3 times. This is the second way. This is the second way to find this one. This is the first way to find this one. Next, third way. There is a third way also we can write it. We can find this one. The third way is that third way can find to find this one is that find the most frequent element. DF list one DECT count of 0 comma per item in reverse result of list one DECT item DECT each and every element I'm passing get item the value exists or not. If exists, fine. Otherwise, increment the value. If DECT of item greater than or equal to count comma item, we can finding out dictionary the item how many times and what is the actual element. We are finding this one. Most frequent element is 2. Using the third way, we can finding out. Here also, we can find the value also. Here, number of times the element is repeated, we can find it out. Number of times value repeated is 3 times. Most frequent element, these are the 3 ways we can find the number of times the element got repeated. What is the element repeated? We can find this is the way. Thank you.